Every patient in a hospital ICU unfortunately has a grey cloud hovering over them. My name is Dhruv Joshi and I'm the co-founder of Cloudphysician Healthcare. I'd like to begin today by bringing to your notice the fact that only 1 out of 10 ICU patients in our country today have access to the ICU specialists that they need. Now take a second to digest that fact. ICU patients are the sickest patients in a hospital. They are the ones whose critical illness lends them to being the ones that are most in need of close monitoring and access to ICU specialist doctors. Many a time, they need this access to doctors at a moment's notice because that is how quickly things can change and make the difference between life and death. Unfortunately, as this diagram depicts, there just are not enough ICU specialist doctors in India today. Furthermore, to compound this problem, the doctors that do exist today are predominantly concentrated in the large corporate hospitals in our metro cities. Now, these corporate hospitals are not where a majority of our sick patients go to get their healthcare. Our sick patients go to regular hospitals spread across the length and breadth of this country, which are understaffed and underskilled. Now, what you see on the left here is what one of these regular hospitals looks like. And what we are looking at is a young boy on a ventilator or a breathing machine who is battling for his life. This boy had a severe pneumonia and lung failure, and his chances of survival were slim. The grey cloud hovering over his head, fortunately, had a silver lining. This hospital happened to be one of Cloudphysician's client hospitals. On one hand, you had this young boy battling for his life in this faraway hospital. On the other, we had a specialist ICU team based at our Cloudphysician's command center. And these two were connected by our platform, our technology platform called Radar. Our team based at our command center were able to monitor this boy minute to minute. And our specialist doctors were able to help the doctor at this hospital institute a treatment that had never been used at this hospital before. It involved laying this boy flat on his stomach, as you see, and using advanced techniques on the ventilator. And that is what saved this boy's life. This is that young boy, and this is that doctor at that hospital. In extenuating circumstances, with limited resources, this doctor was able to use Cloudphysician to snatch this boy from the jaws of death and get him back into his school classroom where he belongs. And now a short video to illustrate how we do it.
They believe technology can be leveraged to solve this problem, not only in India, but across the developing world. Constrained resource settings compared to the West require a solution that enables access, quality, and cost-effective healthcare. This motivated them to start Cloudphysician Healthcare. Cloudphysician, using its in-house developed technology, Radar, connects hospitals through real-time audio-video to a command center where ICU specialists oversee the management of patients. Developing the platform and providing clinical services has enabled Cloudphysician to deliver the most efficient and cost-effective end-to-end solution to ICUs. Cloudphysician is presently connected to and managing patients in 6 states in India. Hospitals have shown improvements in mortality and compliance with standard of care protocols. With Cloudphysician, quality health care are no longer buzzwords, but a reality for these patients.
Now, across our network of hospitals at Cloudphysician, we are literally and figuratively keeping our finger on the pulse of every ICU patient. We are tracking their vital signs, we are interpreting their laboratory results, we are analyzing their X-rays and CT scans, we are reviewing their medications, and all of this data is being crunched through the analytics engine of our platform Radar, and in real time is available at the disposal of our specialist doctors based at the command center, allowing them to intervene as and when required, many a time in a span of a few seconds or minutes. And this eventually leads to lives being saved. We are the only player in the country today that provides an end-to-end solution. Our competition on the service provider end of the spectrum are the large corporate hospitals, and on the technology end of the spectrum are the large med device companies. Now, combinations of these in whichever form have led to clunky, disjointed, and expensive solutions. Our team, many of whom are here today, consists of some phenomenally talented and dedicated ICU specialist doctors, nurses, nutritionists, dietitians, network engineers, and of course, developers and data scientists. This team is led by my co-founder, Dr. Dilip Raman, and I, who are both ICU specialist doctors who were trained and worked at the Cleveland Clinic in the US before we moved to India to start Cloudphysician. Our technology team is led by Dhruv Joshi, who brings a wealth of domain experience and expertise, having worked at a large healthcare software company in the United States for close to a decade before he moved to India and eventually joined Cloudphysician. Now, we are hoping to partner with Cisco with our ICU expertise in a box solution, where we bring on more and more hospitals onto Cloudphysician's platform and network them in a reliable and secure manner. Before I end today, my ask of all of you is simply this. I ask that all of you remember that 9 out of 10 ICU patients in our country today do not have access to the ICU specialist doctors that they need. That should not be acceptable. I request all of you to be our ambassadors, but more importantly, be the ambassadors of these patients by helping connect us to hospitals that could use our solution. After all, every patient, no matter the location, deserves affordable and quality healthcare. Thank you for your time.